Hello, my name is Actor. Welcome back to All the Mods 3. We are back. How is everyone doing? Hope you are doing well. So we've been doing a lot of stuff, and last episode we very excitedly we got an angel ring. We got an angel ring, which is amazing. So we can now fly around, which is what I've been doing. And I've also we are up to 45 turbines, so we have just five more, producing a whopping 22,500 RF per tick, which is great, and this is all still doing fine. Look at that. This, like, amazing. It is only making 6,000 at the moment because all of my storage is full, but we'll get that up to scratch. And I've also set this little doohickey device up here. I should have probably done this earlier, when I still had a jetpack, but this basically keeps everything in here fully charged. So the wireless crafting grid at the moment and the atomic disassembler, and that is through this thing here. I've got a flux capacitor, and then there is another flux capacitor here, and this is a player chest. So what happens is that you can set this here like that. You can see, and basically you can see this is how you can sort of mess around with your inventory, and I've put this here. So as long as there is a flux capacitor in here, if it's fully charged, you can see this is on full access. It can't extract this into the wired charger. It can't extract a full one. So as soon as I begin to use it, it can be. So once I basically stop doing whatever it is I am doing, it will get sucked out of my inventory, start charging, and then this one will get put into that slot there. So I'm just cycling through one. I could probably add more there just in case, but so far I haven't really needed to. But that's a nice way of keeping everything nice and charged. So there you go. That is a nice thing. So today what I thought we'd do is, I've not really been looking at this properly, but we have the nutrition mod in here. You can see my dairy, my fruit and protein are quite high, but dairy, grain and vegetable are not. So I looked at what had all the different categories, and one of the things was a golden apple. And now you can see that's what I've been eating that for. That's the reason. Now there is a good way of finding out what has all of those categories, and basically you can type in basically all of the first letters. Grain, what am I missing? Vegetables, fruit, protein, grain, and dairy. There we go, and you can see now there are only these things here. Golden apple is the weakest, and then the deluxe chicken curry is, I mean, look at the amount of haunches, and 29 haunches of saturation. That's just crazy. That is crazy. So each of these are made up of various, like, Harvestcraft things. You can see, like that, you know, all of that. That one looks quite good, a ploughman's lunch, like very easy things, boiled egg, cooked cheese, and then you get the sweet pickle, which I think is a little bit annoying because there's the vinegar, which is the grapes, and the honey, which obviously I need honey for, or sugar. Actually, sugar's not too bad, and then cucumber. Oh, can we only get cucumber like that? That's a weird thing. Okay, well, that's actually not too bad. Now I look at it again, but I think I want to do, like, there's not too much difference. I mean, there is 3.6 to 3%, but this one looks quite nice. So we have, I'm going to go for fries, just normal fries, because they're easier. They're just potato and salt in bakeware. Nice and simple. And then any sort of smoothie, which is a juicer, snow, and then some fruit, which again is pretty simple. And then a deluxe cheeseburger, lettuce and tomato, and a cheeseburger, which is cheese and a hamburger is any kind of beef type thing, and toast. And I don't know what, like ground beef, raw tofu steak. Oh wow, that's quite a lot actually. Soy sauce, ooh. So I think we're gonna probably end up going for raw beef, Frank. Ooh, cow essence. Now then, That is intriguing. Maybe we'll do that. I wasn't planning to, but actually, I quite like that. Cow essence, there you go, raw beef. Okay, so I think we're going to try and make a farm that basically makes delighted meals. And I think it's going to be some sort of burger. We'll make some sort of build, because it's a burger place, you know? We'll be making a burger place. So I think it's going to go on here, on the top here. We'll make a nice little thing. You can see I've called it fast food for now. We'll try and come up with a pithy name. I don't know yet. Now to get some of these, yeah, there we go. We can use the market from Pam's Harvestcraft. So if we look again at all of this, for this, like lettuce and tomato, we need seeds. We need the seeds, and the same for cheese. No, we don't actually. So we need a good way of making salt. Ooh, chemical in salt block. How do we get salt though? You can actually mine salt. Interesting. I hadn't realised that this what? Oh no, there's only one type of salt. Okay, you can make it though with a pot and some water, so that it's not exactly hard to make. Chemical crystallizer. Gaseous brine gets the salt as well. Have we got any salt? I actually don't know. What's that, beryllium? Maybe we don't. No, we don't. We do not have. So we can make that. That's all right. But anyway, the market from Pam's Harvestcraft basically allows you to buy the seeds that you need. So yeah, look at that. I'm going to have to go through all of these and basically find the things that I need. So that is what I'm going to do now. Step 1 is complete so far. I've got the fertile soil and I've also got the standard operating thing here. I need it to close all of that to make sure that all of that goes into there. And then this is totally working right now. So we've got lettuce, tomato and strawberry for our fruit smoothie. So this is totally working. This is just piling everything into here. And we're getting like a good yield. I've only got some bone meal in here, basically. That is the only thing that is like making this grow fast. So this is pretty good. But let's see if we can make those lily pad things. Hang on. Wrong bit. There we go. Lily pad of fertility. Lily. There we go. So we need some of these, and we should be able to make this now pretty happily. So what was it? 3 of these for each one of those. Okay. I'm guessing. Can I make a stack? No, I don't have enough cactus. How much cactus do I actually have? You can see I've got some lily pads at the very least. Cactus. Oh, I've got 111. Okay, so we could make more of that. That's annoying that we one off being able to make like just a few of these. So let's just do that. We can make the 3 for now. And basically what we can do with this is, and these stack, have I got any water? Oh, look at that. I do. And I've got 3, which is basically exactly what I want. So let us put, in fact, let us put this in the middle. Oh, yes. I like that. That is a good plan, Hector. There we go. Pop you down, bam, pop you down, and boom, pop you down. So these will make all of this grow a little bit faster. And like I say, these are actually pretty excellent. They, the more you put down, the faster these things go. So pretty amazing. You can see that's already working. Lovely. So should be getting a good amount of stuff now. So that is phase 1. You can see, and this is, by the way, this is where I've just started it, just under here. So everything will be made in this little mountain here. The next step, we need milk. So I've set up this rancher here, just behind where the fast food joint is going to be. And I've got a black hole tank just set up here. A range add-on, just to, basically it will do exactly that in here. And there we go. And I've got 3 cow eggs. Spawn eggs, because you can buy them from the market. So 1, 2 and 3. Look at that, they're all different. And I've got some name tags because I thought it would have been nice. We've got Bubbles, we have Buttercup, and we have Blossom. There we go. We've got 3 cows, and that should be doing stuff. Yeah, look at that. working its way, getting some milk. Look, oh, wow, that is a lot. In fact, that is a lot of milk that they are producing. Thank you very much, ladies. I know we don't need name tags. Oh dear. Who is it? Bubbles? Is it Bubbles? Bubbles is cheeky. She's making oh dear, she's making a break for it. In fact, they're all making a break for it now. They're all making a break for it. I need more fences. I always do that. Fence, come on quickly. Fence. Ah dear. I mean, I'm not surprised. If you know who I've named them after, then it's probably not a surprise that they've tried to make a break for it. There you go, ladies. Please stay there. Look at this lovely little farm ticking away now. I've added wheat and I've added potatoes because we also need that for everything. If we look back, delighted. There it is. So obviously the potato are for the fries, the chips, and the wheat is for the toast. So that is sort of what we're doing. Now, one of the next things we need is the raw beef, the cow essence. So I'm going to have to try and get some mob chunks. Oh, tier 2. These are like the dullest things to get, basically. I think from last time I looked, you need the... you need to get the, what is it, mystical, I imagine we don't have any, what is it, where is it, the Solium, there you go, used to obtain mob chunks. It's a very, very dull thing to have to do, but it seems like we're gonna have to do that. So I might plant some of these like on the outsides. I don't know. I've made a pretty pattern for no real reason other than it's amusing me. Also, I've set up this here glacial precipitator making snowballs, water there, and then this here. I've got a network transmitter at my base connected with a card linked to this network receiver, and that just means that we have our refined storage system here. So I'm going to be using this to basically export, like, for instance, the wheat into like an autocrafter to make the bread, and then into a furnace to make the toast, and then back into the interface, basically. And that's what we're doing. And I've got the conduit now just outputting all of this straight into the interface, and the interface is basically a way of putting everything into our refined storage system. So that is all working. So we need the soul chunks, the mob chunks to make the meat. That is one thing that we need to do. And then what else? I think that might be. Oh, hey, whoa! That is not at all what I wanted. That was all very exciting. We need this. What else do we need? I'm sure there's something else. We've got that and that. We need salt. That is the other thing that we need to make the cheese, and I think something else, is it? That we can make easily. The snowball, we've got that going. That is not a problem. To make the fries, we need salt. So I need a way of auto-crafting this. And I can't remember how fluid works with refined storage, though that's another thing I'm going to have to figure out now. Look at this, a fluid crafter, which I've never heard of or seen before from Industrial Foregoing. So basically, you just hook it up. It doesn't even take power. It doesn't even take power. No power needed. And just hook it up to whatever fluid you want crafting, which in our case is water. Put the recipe in, including a water bucket basically, or whatever bucket of fluid you want, and then make the recipe, lock the inventory, and then it will just start making stuff. You can see we're getting salt. We are getting salt, so I can basically extract that from here and whack it into there as well. So we've got salt now, so the last thing we need is the cow essence. I am in my sacrificial chamber, killing cows, getting mob chunks, mainly cow mob chunks, because I found out by killing cows you can actually get them, and I've put Unbreaking 3 and Looting 3 on here just to add to the all. Come on, there we go. To the whole process, so it's a little bit quicker. You can see we've got 8, and every so often I just spawn some more cows in. I've turned the mob crusher off, and yeah, this is how I'm getting some cow mob chunks. I've got my cow seeds in, and I've also done a lot of other things. So first of all, I've got this here. This is a what's it called? It's a pattern, but it's for processing. A processing pattern. There we go. And that needs to be facing into this redstone furnace in order to do that. And then I've got an importer to take it back into the system, essentially. Then I've got this here. Look at all of that. Wow, we've got all of that. So we can make the raw beef, the cheese, the bread, which then gets made into toast, the fries, the strawberry smoothie, the hamburger, cheeseburger, deluxe cheeseburger, and then one delighted meal. So we've got all of this set up now, so this should be able to do everything. Oh, and I also up here, which I can't now get to. Let's just break that for a second. Up here, there we go. Up here, I've also got an external storage system, which links. There we go. Which links to home here, and you can see I've made a change here. I've got a pattern grid, obviously, to make the patterns, and I have a fluid grid, and that's where all of the milk is. And I've discovered that what all we need for refined storage to understand autocrafting with fluids, which this does to make the cheese. So it's got this in here, see, milk there. As long as you've got the fluid in here, and this is the thing that I think I've always got wrong, you need empty buckets. You need empty buckets, because what it will do, it will grab the bucket, and then it will grab a bucket of the liquid that you want, and then craft with it and dump the bucket back in your system. So there you go, you just need some buckets in the system for that to work. So we could do that with water as well, but I'm alright with the system that we have so far. So if we go to craftables, you can see now, delighted meal, we can make that. Let's actually make one. Let's see. There we go. We have a delighted meal. Amazing. What I thought as well we'd have a look at is this charm. What is it? The Gluttony charm. If we have a look at that, allows the player to eat food at insanely fast speeds. If you're not careful, you may eat more than you intend to. I think that would be fairly cool. So let's see, Gluttony charm. We should be able to make one of those because we have the golden apples. Gluttony charm. Bam. Let's see. I don't know. Yeah, I've had the sleep charm because it's pretty great, but apparently not. So I don't know. Oh yeah, look at that. You can just keep on eating. That is just crazy. Does this change? So we're at 34, 34, 34. 35, 35, 35. So that does actually make a difference. And I've got loads of effects now. Because, wow, I've got 5 minutes worth of resistance and fire resistance. That is crazy. That is crazy. So there we go. We've got that. But I don't want to just leave it here. We're going to do something a little bit more special. So there we have an awesome burger sign. I don't know if you can quite tell, I had a look on the internet, and this was a quite a popular design, this one, for like a neon flashing sign. So we need to make it flash now. And these are basically lamps from Actually Editions, which is pretty cool. And basically, the way they work is you can turn them all off and on if you use a lamp controller, as long as they are all connected. And that should be, let's actually check. There you go, yeah. Bam, like that. We can now redstone control this. So all we have to do is that, and then I think I did like something like 25 for this. Oh wow, it's sort of lagging a little bit. This worked a lot better in my test world. Oh, how funny. But there you go. We've got a flashing burger sign, which I do quite love. Now, I'm probably going to switch this off most of the time because I think it's a little bit too laggy, which is a shame. I actually made more lamp controllers and timers because I did think maybe we don't need to do it that way. We could do it in sections, but I think nope, that's not at all what I wanted. There we go. If we do that, and then I don't know, can we turn this off like completely just by doing that? Yes, we can. We can stop the flashing so it's just on. Excellent. So there we go. And actually, I haven't actually mentioned, this is how I've ended up doing it down here. So I was going to use a detector, but the new thing to do is to get an interface, put a crafting upgrade in it, and then put whatever you want to be made here with an external storage set to extract only. Okay, so I'm guessing it extracts all the stuff it needs, and then it basically makes that. And then I've got another exporter here with more delighted meals in, and then insert into my thing. So I've got 64 here when I clearly don't need that many, but I couldn't figure out a good way, an easy way of just getting one. Now, in order to sort of show you, I've made this stone pickaxe, and I've put fortified in it. I've put now unbreakable on it, and I've put excavate on. And excavate, you can basically, there you go, it's a modifier that you can just whack on, and it comes, I think it's up to 25. And this is how you make it with manualin and blah blah blah, all of that. So it's pretty simple. But what this does, it eats away at your saturation, which is good if you want to sort of get through it and build up. Like you can see, I'm almost at 50% for all of those. So I've been going to the nether because netherrack is very easy to mine. But if we do that, you can see, bam, all of that. We get that, and it's unbreakable, so we can just keep having at it. But for every bit that it does, it takes off a fair little chunk of saturation. It would be better on stone. I just don't want to, don't want to do it. Like, we can do it here. Let's do it. Oh, let's actually, no, come on. There we go. Let's do it that way. And then you can see that takes up a lot of, oh, hey, that takes off a lot of saturation at a time. Did that not do it? Why did that not do it? There we go. There we go. And you can see now, like, it is killing my saturation. But that's a good way of being able to basically eat again and raise. I still can't do it. If I've got a little bit of saturation left, it just will not let me. It will not let me eat. There we go. Is that it? Yes, right. I should be able to eat now. Bam, that's how quick it is. There you go. Done. 2 of that. 2 delighted meals, and I'm now at 51%. So that is basically how I intend to get up. Can I get out? To get up to 100% on everything, and then we can basically have like an extra 10 hearts, which is pretty amazing. But there you go. That is all we're going to have time for today. Can we get to our burger place again? And just to see the sign. There it is. There it is. So I had a lot of fun doing this episode. I think we did some good stuff. We did some good stuff getting our burgers. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you did enjoy it. If you did, a like or comment is very much appreciated. And of course, make sure to subscribe. That would be pleasant of you as well. Thank you so much. I've been Hector. This has been All the Mods 3, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.